Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to talk to you about malnutrition, its impact on society, and value of healthy and balanced food. Dear students, malnutrition refers to deficiency, excess, or imbalance in a person's intake of energy or nutrients. World Health Organization defines malnutrition as the cellular imbalance between the supply of nutrients and energy and the body's demand for them to ensure growth, maintenance, and performing vital functions of life. Dear students, here in this picture you can see a child suffering from malnutrition. Nearly half of all deaths among children under 5 are attributable to undernutrition. Dear students, the term malnutrition covers three broad groups. One is undernutrition, which includes stunting, that is low height for age, wasting, that is low weight for height, underweight, that is low weight for age. Second is micronutrient deficiency, that is lack of important vitamins and minerals. Third is overweight and obesity. Here in this picture you can see different types of undernutrition. Undernutrition results from not getting enough protein, calories or micronutrients. It leads to low weight for height, that is wasting, low height for age, that is stunting, low weight for age, that is underweight. Dear students, undernutrition of important vitamins and minerals causes different types of diseases like deficiency of calcium causes rickets, deficiency of iodine causes goiter, deficiency of iron causes anemia, deficiency of zinc causes growth retardation, deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness, deficiency of vitamin B1 causes beriberi, deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy, deficiency of vitamin D causes rickets. Dear students, overconsumption of certain nutrients such as calories or fat can also lead to malnutrition. This usually results in overweight or obesity. Overweight and obesity occurs when a person is too heavy for his or her height. BMI, it is an index of weight for height, commonly used to classify overweight and obesity. It is defined as a person's weight in kilogram divided by the square of his or her height in meters. In adults, overweight is defined as a BMI of 25 or more, whereas obesity is a BMI of 30 or more. Overweight and obesity results from an imbalance between energy consumed and energy expended. Dear students, this data clearly indicates the crisis of malnutrition in India. Malnutrition causes nearly 50% of all child deaths under the age of 5. Now, what are the different causes of malnutrition? Causes of malnutrition include inappropriate dietary choices, low income, poverty, overpopulation, difficulty in obtaining food. When a person has too little food, a limited diet, or a condition that stops their body from obtaining the right balance of nutrients, it can have a severe impact on their health. In some cases, this can also become life threatening. Globally in 2020, 149 million children under 5 were estimated to be stunted, 45 million were estimated to be wasted, and 38.9 million were overweight. The developmental, economic, social, and medical impacts of the global burden of malnutrition are serious and lasting for individuals and their families, for communities and for countries. Poor nutrition starts in uterus and extends throughout the life cycle, particularly in girls and women. This amplifies the risk to the individual's health but also increases the likelihood of damage to future generations through further fetal growth retardation and a limited ability to cope with stresses. Dear students, eating a healthy diet is all about feeling great, having more energy, improving your health, boosting your mood. Good nutrition, physical activity, and healthy body weight are essential parts of a person's overall health and well being. Dear students, a balanced diet supplies all the nutrients your body needs to work effectively. Without balanced diet, your body is more prone to disease, infection, fatigue, and low performance. Children who don't get healthy food may face growth and developmental problems, poor academic performance, and frequent infections. So, dear students, it is must that we should incorporate a balanced diet in our lifestyle. Thank you.